Karen was a student in my 10th grade English class. She was one of my more difficult students, so I had given her detention. During detention, I was sending an email on my cell phone, finished sending an email, put it back inside my desk. I am 100% sure that's where I put it, is in my desk.
Put it on your desk.
So I left the room for probably about 2 minutes to go talk to another teacher and ask her a question. I came back in. I noticed that my cell phone was on top of my desk, and I noticed that Karen had kind of a little funny smirk on her face, and something didn't feel right. It just didn't feel good. So I knew something happened. I didn't know what. About 5 minutes later, my cell phone started getting text messages. I got all kinds of notifications from people telling me to go look on Facebook. And I noticed that there was a picture of me from my personal photos in my phone that had been posted on there. I was topless in the picture. And I certainly didn't want for that picture to be broadcast all over Facebook. That's something I absolutely would never have done, and nobody else would have done that. And I confronted Karen, and she claimed, oh, it wasn't me, maybe one of your boyfriends did it, and, just being rude and disrespectful like she always is.
My daughter is not rude, not disrespectful. I've raised her the best possible way I know how. She's been a member of our congregation since she was born.
What congregation?
It's a Christian congregation, and it's a secular part of the school.
So this is a Christian school you were teaching?
Yes, ma'am.
And because she's a member of the Christian congregation ever since she was born, that's supposed to confirm the fact that she's not rude and disrespectful?
No, ma'am. All teenagers have their problems. But my daughter would never, ever touch somebody else's cell phone or their property without permission. The whole point of this case is she's suing us for her loss of tenure. Or loss of,
that's what it's about.
Yeah, she lost her income, and she's blaming my daughter for that.
You're the pastor of the church?
Yes, ma'am.
And you fired her?
No, ma'am. The principal made that decision.
Let me see the photo. What was the basis of the termination?
I have right here a clause for the Christian Academy. It's a moral clause. In which
a moral clause?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I present that to you?
Yes, you may. Let me read it.
Page 68 and 70 highlighted.
All right, he has it highlighted, page 68 and 70. I like that.
So I don't believe this has anything to do with my daughter.
She was terminated because of violation of the moral clause, and the violation of the moral clause was based upon the photo that was seen from her telephone. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And the fact that it was posted on Facebook, or the fact that it was on her phone?
I don't know the whole story, but the whole problem is that the teacher and an employee of a Christian academy should not have those photos on her phone in the first place.
It says teachers cannot be allowed in their position if they engage in immoral conduct, but now it doesn't describe what the immoral conduct is.
No, it's very vague.
So let me go to that's on page 68. Now let me see what it says is immoral conduct, or if it says. Well, it says that the school has the authority to screen officials, teachers, and employees as to their fitness to maintain the integrity of the schools as part of an ordered society. But it doesn't say what is immoral.
You heard it here first. Thou shalt not let your boobies hang out. Thou shalt not have any booby pictures. I don't understand why this guy is making it sound like it is the fact that she had these photos, that is why she's being fired. I mean, of course, we don't want her private photos to be released or anywhere, and of course, I can understand once those things get out, that the school's going to have to do something about it, especially if it's a private Christian school. But in my opinion, that's irrelevant to the fact that, no one would have known that these booby photos would have even shown up if one of the young girls, the student, allegedly didn't take the phone, send the pictures, and post them to Facebook. Now, I don't know why she would do such a thing. To be honest with you, it seems like a really strange thing to do, but it happens because this happened to my school when I was in high school, and one of the teachers, her topless photo got sent out and everyone saw it.
She left up to the discretion of the counselors at the school.
Oh, so it's one of those discretionary things.
Yes, ma'am.
That I call discriminatory most of the time.
Nude photos, in my opinion, are immoral. Period.
And what's the immorality of it?
You do not bring something like that on campus to where it could possibly get taken by a student. Not my daughter, but a student or anybody else, and then a student being blamed for that.
Okay. Let me hear from you, Karen. Ms. Sanders, what happened? You're in detention?
Yes.
And the teacher, just the two of you are in the classroom, right?
Yes.
And just you and Ms. James were in the room.
Yeah, it was just me.
Okay, then what happened?
She was sending an email on her phone or something, and she
She was on the phone.
Yes.
Okay.
And she walked out of the classroom for a moment, came back in, and accused me of putting her phone on her desk when really she left it on the desk. Maybe she didn't realize it, but she left her phone on the desk before she walked out. And she came back in and accused me of taking the phone out of the drawer and putting it on the desk and doing something with it.
Okay, when she left the phone on the desk, you're the only one there in the classroom. Did you touch the phone?
I did not. I didn't even get out of my seat.
And something was posted on Facebook.
Yes.
So I have a question for you, Ms. James. If she took your phone and posted something on Facebook from your phone, wouldn't it show?
It did show as soon
Wouldn't
as...
it show a time that something was done on your particular telephone?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so where's the phone? Did you keep the phone? And so you could show that at 2:03 p.m. my phone was used and something was sent from my phone to someone.
I deleted the picture. Yes, I definitely did.
After you got the tweet notifications from others that it had been posted to Facebook, you deleted it.
I deleted the picture off of Facebook right away as soon as I
And you
could,
deleted
yes.
it off your phone as well.
I can't remember if I deleted it off my phone. It might still be on there. I'm not too sure.
You're a teacher.
Yes.
You know about evidence.
Yeah.
You know about logical conclusions. You know about having facts. So that could have been easily determined if your phone had been used during the time you were out of the room. Could it
Yeah.
not?
It could have. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting to be fired for this because...
Doesn't matter whether you expect to be fired or not.
I know.
You accused the young lady of using your phone while you were out of the room.
I know.
And if you accused her of using the phone while you were out of the room, it would have been easy to establish whether, in fact, that occurred.
Yeah.
So now you want me to try to figure it out.
She was the only person in the room.
But it doesn't mean that it had to have come from there. The picture was sent to your boyfriend.
That's right, but he doesn't have access to my Facebook page.
They can take a screen it can save the screen, so he can send it out. His
But it
friend
was
can send it
posted
out.
by my own account. It wasn't posted by somebody else to my page. It was posted from me.
Okay, where's your Facebook page showing me that?
It's been deleted. I didn't want to leave my picture up there. I had to take it off right away.
Judge here wants to see the picture clearly, and to be honest with you, I think there's many people who do, but I just don't understand why she thinks that suddenly this picture would have any sort of evidence of it when it's clearly going to be removed. If she didn't remove it, Facebook would have removed it. And if Facebook didn't remove it, then, I don't know what to say. Maybe she shouldn't have been fired. But in my opinion, I do believe that there should be enough evidence here that if she was, had her phone and it was changed and she was the only person in the room, that she must be the only person that could have posted the photo. Now, she could have taken a screenshot to see the timestamp of the thing, and maybe perhaps she could go back and see in some sort of back end thing. But I do believe that this young girl did this, and I do think that she would be vindictive enough to do that because she was in detention. And detention means that she probably has some behavioral issues. So I feel like I agree and I believe this woman here. Do you guys?
Why would you put something on a phone that you wouldn't want anyone else to see? You could have easily just used a regular camera and taken a picture, or used your phone and then deleted it and sent the picture to your boyfriend, right?
No. Yes.
You forgot. You forgot. The world we're living in catches up with you. So I have to do judgment for the defendant. Court's adjourned.
Judge Maybelline has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
Karen, you posted that picture of me on Facebook. I cannot believe you got
Talk
away
to
with
me,
it.
not my daughter. The judge has already made a ruling. We'll see you in church on Sunday.
Well, she ruled in favor of the young lady here, and I guess I understand why, because you need to have the burden of proof, and if you can't prove it, then, probably didn't happen, right? But I do believe that she did that. Now, to say that you're going to fire somebody because something got leaked out on Facebook and it was clearly an accident, I just don't know if I buy it. Now, you could put someone on some sort of like, leave of absence for a bit, just kind of give them some time to let this whole story cool off, because that's what was done with the teacher that I went to high school with. But I just don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with having, photos of yourself in your private device and phone, because there's nothing wrong with doing that if you're married and you want to give it to your spouse and your partner. I mean, I think that stuff is pretty awesome and pretty good, and you should do that. So I don't know what you guys think about this, but in my opinion, I do believe that this young lady did it, and I do hope that justice will be served in the future. But what do you guys think about this?